Alrighty, so I still do have a leftover piece of paper that I'm using. I can go ahead and show you though, give you an idea of how I drew all of these lines. I mean, it's pretty much trying to be creative. You can use a Sharpie, a pen, a pencil, with paints a lot of times. You can even do a pencil, then the paints, then Sharpie on top. And even here, now that this is dry, I'm probably gonna go on top of my Sharpie a little bit and see how that just is nice and dark now, especially where my paint went over the Sharpie line. I can fix that. So even if you start with pencil and go into painting, then you can do Sharpie on top. But let's go back to this. Pretty much, I just have fun with making designs and patterns. So I might do loop-de-loops this direction. I'll go all the way to the end. Then maybe go back, do some big zigzags. Looks like a star shape. So to get a really, like, these were just fun practices and I cut them up. But to make it really, really stand out, it's nice if you go all the way to the ends of your paper or the corners of your paper. Okay, so I am almost done. Let's see, I feel like there's something missing on that side, so I'm gonna take this around. Okay, that looks good. So actually, let's just go ahead and use this one, since it's so nicely done. Okay, so let's start with some yellow. And my yellow is a little bit thick, so I'm gonna try to do it well. Now the one thing that I can see here right away, I have a triangle and it ended up almost exactly in the middle of my picture. So I don't think I'm going to do that one first because I want to make sure that I have created balance, and then I can decide what will go in the middle so that our eye is not too attracted to it. Okay, the first thing I see are these 3 loops. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these 3 loops as my yellow. Kind of an orangey yellow because my brush is already has some orange in it. Let's add a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to go to another color. Now I can go back and add more yellow. For now, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Let's see. I want to add some purple. Oh, I really need some water. You know what? We're gonna pause it, and I'm going to go get a drink from my brushes. My brushes got a drink, and they feel so much better. At least this purple one does. Okay. And do you see how it's not perfectly staying in the lines there? That's okay, and I will go back with my Sharpie later. Not all of these brushes are perfect for these little tiny spaces. Let's get some more water. Okay, so I have one over here. I want kind of the same size. Now I could do this one, or I could do this one over here. I think I'm gonna break up this rectangle that's in the middle and make sure I do some purple in that. Okay, so let's choose one other because kind of the perfect way to do this is to think through triangles for our eye to gather around. How about this square shape up here? Not quite a square, but. Okay, so I don't want to take too long showing you every step of this, but this is how I start going about how I'm going to plan my picture and make sure that it's nicely balanced, even though it is an abstract picture. So maybe with my blues, I'm going to choose 3 different spaces, and then I want some kind of background color, so I might make it a nice light color, even lighter than this purple, and maybe that's what I'll do in the middle here too, so it doesn't attract your eye too much. Usually a cool color is good for that, because do you remember that red dot that attracted our eye before? A lot of times warm colors will attract our eye very quickly, so I will probably maybe use a light green, something like that, to go in that middle, and I'll make sure I use the light green elsewhere as well, so it not only attracted right there. Okay, let's go.